Hello. So I'm actually thinking you can hear me now. That would be wonderful. Can you hear me? I'm actually worried now. I did some tests, and I know I said before in the previous stream that I also did some tests, but now you should be able to hear me no problem at all. Hopefully. Yes. Fantastic. All right, that is great. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Amazing. Right. Okay, so quick question: are you using Harmony and menu configuration thing? Yeah, I can't remember what that's called now. Anyway, because I can't launch my game for 2 days now. Okay, so I'm not using any of that right now. The only time that I'm using Harmony is when I'm playing Realm of Thrones, and I'm playing on a previous version. I'm not playing on the launch version of Bannerlord. And yeah. Anyway, what is this gameplay about? Okay, this gameplay is basically I played on a stream that had no game sound before, and this is basically us playing a completely unmodded version of the launch of Bannerlord. Basically, I'm only using super speed. You can see in the description, I think, if I actually made it, did it properly, there's just super speed listed there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we are going to be playing with this. We're going to be playing with this character, and we're going to see how we do. Now, I did manage to win a tournament that gave us this amazing axe, and I gotta say, I really so much enjoyed using this in the battles that we had previously that I thought to myself, you know what? I got to return to this guy and actually give him a little bit of glory, shall we say? A little bit of glory, and we'll see how we can do. Because I've got 3,900 gold. That's pretty decent. I found a quest here that we might want to do, because you can see here, needs help with brigands. I mean, really, it's one of the best things that we can do here. Oh, I should have let this guy speak, actually, so you could have heard it, but oh well. Never mind. Hello, Alex. Yeah, the day's been okay. Not too bad. And yourself? Is there a Bannerlord mod of Calradia or something associated with Warband? I wouldn't be surprised if there is going to be something like that coming. I wouldn't know personally, though. I have not seen anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be someone that comes out with something like that. That would be pretty cool, actually. Pretty fun. Anyway. Let's speak to this fellow and see what we can do. Hunt down 2. All right, he only wants 2. That shouldn't be too bad. I can basically just stand here because, oh, wow. Okay, we got Sea Raiders almost immediately. I don't think that should be too bad, but as I say, I don't actually have a lot of experience fighting Sea Raiders in Bannerlord. I know, it's a bit weird, right? Because technically this was a staple of experience and money and basically everything that you'd want in Warband, but in Bannerlord I really don't have that much I don't know, don't have that many memories of fighting these guys. So let's see what we can do here. So there's only 8 of them, should be pretty easy, and it will give me a wonderful opportunity to try out the stream settings as well, because I actually tried to improve the quality a little bit, because I noticed in the previous one it was yeah, it's not looking particularly good, like the way I would like it. So I'm trying to make it a little better this time around. So maybe it's going to be nicer to view, but whatever the case, I'm just going to basically tell everyone to charge. These guys are using thrown weapons. I think my horse is actually... Is my horse crippled? Or am I just riding around on the slowest horse known to man? I think that might be the case. Let's not get hit in the shoulder for 84 damage this time around. Right? Oh, now that was nice. I hit that guy in the shoulder. Apparently everyone has a weak shoulder. Everyone has a weak shoulder because that guy got hit for 148 damage. Don't even know what's going on with that. Anyway, I'm perfectly happy with it. Oh, eliminated the Sea Raider Chief in 1 hit as well. This axe is amazing. Wow, really love that. Alright, did you ever play Rome Total War? I have a feeling that you would like that game and also be good at it. Oh, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I I don't know. I'm very bad at Total War in general. I don't know what it is, but I'm just really, really awful at those games. I've tried multiple times to get into them, and I am just so incredibly awful. I have no clue why. But yes, anyway, let's get the Billman here. Vlandian swords. Oh, we could get the... I'm thinking we'll get the Swordsman. I think the Swordsman's probably going to be slightly better. Playing Bannerlord in its full release, what are some features that you want or think are missing, either in a future update? I think spying would be amazing. Yeah, I think spying would be amazing, like espionage and things like that when it comes to sieges. But obviously diplomacy is one of the biggest things. So I think that would be amazing as well. Basically, anytime you can get additional options, so any additional way that you can solve a particular problem, that's going to be absolutely amazing for you. Any single time you can do that. I love being given options, because I don't want to go into a situation where I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to battle this guy. All right, I'm going to battle this guy. That's fine, you know, that's absolutely fine. I don't mind going into a battle, but I would love to have different options in those regards. You know, for example, in a siege, I want to be able to, you know, poison the water or something like that, or sabotage their food supplies, and so on. Whoa, that's a lot of looters. Okay, hello. They just appeared out of nowhere. All right, but yes, espionage and diplomacy increases would be fantastic. You know, just additions to those things. And Rolly says, it's good to see you streaming. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am not sure why I didn't do it before. I don't know. Just, I don't know. Just worried about it, I guess. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. I'm very, very pleased that the game has finally come to console. And I have played Kenshi, actually. Yes. Yes, I have played Kenshi. I have two playlists on the channel at the moment. One is where we play as a special modded character called the Master of Meat. Yes, the Master of Meat. He's a cannibal. Yes, yes, I am playing as a cannibal in that series, and I recruit a bunch of, you know, friends that are also cannibals, and we run around and try to murder people, and yeah, that's basically what that series is about. So yeah, I have played Kenshi, but it is a very slow game, so it might be a little bit difficult to make series on all the time. But anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hello to Australia. Wow. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're going up against two... Wow, okay, this is going to be a little bit problematic. Maybe. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Let's see what actually happens here, because we do have only looters against us here. And I do have a bow, so I shouldn't have too many difficulties, but we also have sea raiders. I might have actually signed my own death warrant here. Oh, never mind. Nice headshot. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm actually starting to do a little bit better now. A little bit better. I'm getting used to having a character that's not overwhelmingly strong, you know, with high skills and things like that. That's actually one of the most jarring experiences that you can have. You know, when you finish a series or when you finish a playthrough of Bannerlord or Warband, and then you go and you play a character that's just started their journey, it's just so strange. It's such a strange experience, because you're thinking to yourself, whoa, I've got 280 in one-handed, you know, or two-handed or something, and then all of a sudden you've got 20. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that happens. It's very jarring, but that's the wonderful thing at the same time, you know. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, because you think to yourself, yeah, I'm super powerful now, but then you start from zero and you rise through the ranks. That can be a lot of fun. All right, that is indeed a victory for us. Let's have a look-see here. How come I stream so late? Oh, I'm sorry. That's just how things go for me. That is just how things go. I'm terribly sorry, but there is a wonderful VOD that you may be able to watch if you don't have the time to stick around. First time catching the live stream. How do you feel about the full release of Mount a Blade? Anything different? Personally, I feel like the addition of the new tiers of horses, that makes a huge difference overall, because in my opinion, there's been a lot of, at least in my experience, I've had a lot of issues trying to gain war mount-based units. And I'm talking about things like, well, these guys specifically, right? Vlandian squires. They need war mounts to be able to level up into Vlandian gallants, and they're obviously great units, you know, and then they can level up into knights and champions and then eventually banner knights, some of the best cavalry in the game. But they need war mounts to be able to do that, and the addition of the new tiers of horses that are slightly cheaper for you to be able to buy, then it's going to be easier for you to acquire those early on. At least that's the hope. At least I would love that, you know. So I'm gonna definitely try to do that. If we can find a village that actually has horses available, that would be nice. Anyway, I did level up my two-handed here, and we'll see if I can take a perk. Increase your damage with two-handed axes. Should I actually take this? It's kind of useless in my opinion, but the problem is, look at this. Increase your swing speed with two-handed swords. I'd love to be able to increase my swing speed with axes rather than with swords. I'd like this to just be swing speed by 3% for all two-handed weapons and damage with all two-handed weapons. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it so that you have to, you know, you have to kind of commit to a particular weapon type. But I don't particularly like that in a variety of ways, because what if you find a better weapon and then all of a sudden you think, oh, this perk is useless for me now, you know, so little bit sad. As I am already doing a massive amount of damage with my two-handed axe, I don't actually see the necessity for me to increase its damage by 10%. Do you? I don't think this really makes that much difference. So I'm probably going to be taking On the Edge, which is okay because it does increase the swing speed of my troops, which can be very useful, I guess. So that's what we're going to take. And I would like, if at all possible, to actually get into a battle with these guys, but unfortunately I do have the disorganized state at the moment. Minus 1.92 speed. That's pretty harsh. Okay, are they going to actually go in against me right now with all of these looters? That would actually be not too bad. Maybe. Let's be a little bit careful. Oh, yeah, actually, good point. That is a very good point. Really? You can change your focus points? Really? You can actually do that? Okay. I had no idea. I had no idea that was actually the case. That is incredible. That is a very, very cool thing. How do you do that? If you don't mind me asking, how do you do that? Because as far as I'm aware, this is just purely locked in. I don't know. Is there a mod or something that allows you to do that? I have no idea, actually. Anyway, oh, in Arena. Oh, in Arena. Okay, I had no idea about this. I had no idea. From the Arena NPC. Oh, really? Okay, that's actually incredible. That is really, really nice. Okay, so that means that maybe we can remove some of our focus points from the skills that we're not particularly going to use that much. That would be pretty awesome, actually, I feel. Okay, I'm going to check that out. I'm right next to Praven, so I'm definitely going to check that out in a second, and we'll see what's going on with it. It's probably going to be quite expensive, right? Probably be quite expensive. Ooh, nice headshot as well. Can we just do a little bit of damage? I don't really care about that much here. I just want to do a little... Wow, okay, that was a nice shot, wasn't it? Oh, never mind. Okay, let me get out of here. My horse is way too slow to actually be going in here. Oh, no. Please don't die. No, 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 no. Oh, wow. Loads of thrown weapons doing so much damage right there. Okay, so I'm actually just going to tell my forces to charge in here. 6 cavalry only, unfortunately. Yeah, we might have some issues dealing with these guys. I'd like to eliminate the Sea Raiders if at all possible, but I'm not seeing... Oh, there they are. There's one of them. Oh, he's got his... Oh, never mind. He got out his spear way too late. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, great. Please don't die, though. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Whew. I was a bit worried there. I was a bit worried, gotta say. I mean, literally, just got absolutely bombarded by a massive amount of thrown weapons. Can I actually get this guy to die? Yes, I can. There we go. And we did end up losing quite a few people. Obviously, we don't have a medic at the moment, so that's, of course, going to you know, be a bit of a problem, but hopefully we'll be able to find a companion that can actually do that. I don't really want to do medicine myself, although medicine for myself can actually be pretty useful, but not when I am the one that dies. So, yeah, we might have to do something about that. I don't know whether I really want to take the peasant. Should I take the peasant? Yeah, we'll take the peasant. Why not? I now have leveled up my clan tier as well, by the way, so we finally have a increased amount of company size. That's actually something that I wanted to mention as well before. The character creation that I did beforehand could have been made so much easier. The beginning stages could have been made so much easier if I had just taken the renown increase, the one that gives you like 20 renown or something at the very start. That would have been absolutely incredible. Really, really nice for us. But yeah, well, whatever the case, there we go. We'll just get some pikemen right there. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, the Vlandian infantry are definitely not very good, but that is the current area that we're in at the moment, so there's not much more I can do, considering the fact that I don't have that much. I don't have that much money. I could technically buy some horses to increase our units into a couple of regular mounted people instead of just, you know, going for regular infantry or something like that. I think that Risa actually needs a weapon. No, she has a sword. Never mind. All right. Oh, really? Vlandian pikemen are really, really good. All right. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Let me just read something here. By the way, I wanted to ask why Barney or variations of Barney, which is a very peculiar name for most of your characters. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this basically goes all the way back to Warband, right? My first ever series back in 2012. And I was looking for a name. If you watch that episode, I'm actually not entirely sure if that's still in there. I think it probably is. I don't think I removed it or anything, but yeah, in the very first episode when I'm thinking of names, you can tell that I'm literally thinking to myself, what am I going to call this guy? And I literally just randomly thought up this name, and boom, that's the history. That's pretty much the history about it. And no real reason, no real special reason for it. Let me have a look what else is going on here. Are there deserters in Bannerlord? Are they tough in the early game? Yes, there are deserters, absolutely. I think I have seen a couple. They are quite tough. It depends on the tier, of course. It depends on the tier, because you can obviously see the tier nowadays. I don't think Warband actually allows you to see the tier of the unit, but yeah. So they do allow you to see that. So if you're fighting 40 or so tier 2 units and you've only got a bunch of tier 1s, you're probably going to have a hard time. But yeah. Anyway, let me see here. Did the release contain anything new or updated? I'd recommend taking a look. For me personally, I also need to do this, but I'd recommend taking a look at the release notes, because I think I'm also missing some stuff. But from what I can tell, they added banners. They added the disorganized state icon. They added additional horses. And I think that's all I've currently encountered so far. But that is just me. That is just me, obviously. I kind of wanted to go into it a little bit unknowing so that I could experience those things at the same time as you. So that's kind of fun in my opinion. But anyway, I'm not going to actually buy any horses here. I don't think that's really necessary. We do kind of need to restore my HP a little bit. So let's see what's going on with that. All right, so let's see here. You talk to the master and pay an amount and choose from kind of specs you want to work on. Oh, really? That's actually cool. Okay. I thought that might be a mod. Wow. Okay, that's really nice. Yeah, Vlandia has the best ranged and cavalry in the game. Well, Batanians are very good. But yeah, the Vlandian sharpshooters, the Vlandian sharpshooters are amazing. So they are very fun. Okay, I can actually sell my prisoner. Ooh. Oh, wow. I'd love to recruit these gallant sword sisters, actually. Let me actually just take a quick look at them. Don't think I've ever seen these before. Okay, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They've got some crossbows, mounted crossbows, as you can see. They just run around with light crossbows. That's... I gotta say, I like the fact that they have added sword sisters. I'm not entirely sure. Were there sword sisters before? I don't think so, right? I didn't encounter any of them, so that's kind of strange. But anyway, it's good that we are now able to level up our roguery skill a little bit more, and we have one additional focus point, which I'm going to be just slapping right on into two-handed. That sounds pretty good to me. All right, let me just catch up on chat here a little bit, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, you remember that series? Ah, yeah. Thank you. Been watching your Nova Airtus series. Ah, yeah, yeah, thank you very much. I think that's a definite favorite of mine, you know, going over to the Aztecs and, you know, building your own farms and things like that. I always thought that was really, really cool, especially considering the engine was very old at the time, and they were managing to do some pretty incredible things. Okay. Yeah, don't bother with workshops and wait until a few weeks into game time to make caravans. First thing that happens in the game is the economy crashes. Really? Wow. Okay, I had no idea. Ah, Grimaldus, hello there, sir. Hello. Good work. Good work to see you here. I'm very, very pleased to see you here. Anyway, hopefully you're going to enjoy this, and hopefully I'm not going to fail super hard. Anyway, let's go in here to the marketplace, sell for 1,200. Actually, do I want to sell anything? Because I do have a companion here. Maybe we want to do something with equipping her. No, this is actually better. Oh, yeah, it makes me yearn for the best auto-equip mod. I'm sure it is probably working, right? It's probably working for this version of the game. I should probably test it out and see whether it is in fact working, because that would definitely make things a lot more streamlined, and I wouldn't have to check through all of these manually. That would make things a lot easier for me, but whatever the case... Ah, good shields, good shields. Oh, nice. There we go. And she doesn't have a horse. Does she have good riding skill? As far as I'm aware, she doesn't. No. No, she doesn't. Okay. She has really good steward skill, though, so that means that maybe it would be... Yeah, no, I already made her the quartermaster. Okay, perfect. Let's recruit some... Actually, you know what? I don't want to recruit any more Vlandians. I would love to be able to recruit some Botanians, maybe? I think some Botanians might be pretty cool. So we're going to do something about that. Ooh, we could train some troops. This actually seems pretty fun too. Let's do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep cutting off all of these NPCs, even though I would like you to hear the voice lines. That's also something that they added, of course. They did add the voice lines for the various NPCs in the world. So yeah, that's something that I should definitely... shut up for, I guess. Anyway, hopefully I'm not going to start hemorrhaging money now, because you can see here I basically have nothing coming in passively, so that might be a little bit of a problem. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, caravans giving the player character trade experience. Do they actually do that now? Because as far as I'm aware, caravans way back did not do that. And I had to install a mod for that to actually work with the merchant character that I was creating at the time. I don't really want to recruit these. I would like to recruit more units that are nobles. I'd like to get some Botanian Fian champions, which would be actually pretty fantastic if we could actually get those. Ah, here we go. This is a perfect village. Okay, I'd love to do a task for this village if at all possible, so that we could potentially increase our relation with them and then just have more available to us. That would be amazing. Ah, they do not yet. Ah, they're supposed to. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know that there is a mod, or there used to be a mod that did do that. So yeah, that would be pretty good. I actually found that in the end, doing regular trading and just buying low and then selling high was not enough to actually get me to 300 trade skill, which is obviously what you need for everything has a price. Everything has a price, albeit being one of the most powerful perks in the game. It is a little bit different now how it works and everything, but you need so much money to be able to make that work, in my opinion. But anyway, we're just going to go in here, actually. I think there is actually a tournament going on, so shall we try a tournament? I think we should probably try a tournament. It would probably give us some pretty decent cash. However, I would have liked to have gotten self-promoter first, or what is that other thing that actually gives me more? Is it, it's somewhere here, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Yeah, deep pockets. I would love to be able to do this, because this enables me to bet double the amount. in tournaments. That would be so incredibly amazing. That would be really, really good. So unfortunate that I won't be able to do that just yet. Maybe I should raid something. Should I raid a village? Oh no, that's gonna be terrible, isn't it? Okay, I'm actually just gonna wait a little bit longer because I don't want to fight in the nighttime. I think that makes everything a little bit more difficult to see. And there are two lords here. Oh, we get a really nice piece of horse armor. All right, I'm thinking that's gonna be nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. It is actually 40 horse armor. Okay. So we've got Risa in here as well. That's actually perfect because, as far as I'm aware, she's not very good in terms of combat skills, so I shouldn't have too bad a time against her. However, Rodorak is also in here, so he's obviously going to be making things a bit problematic, possibly. Yeah, I agree, actually. Yeah, Bjorn, I agree with the attribute point thing, but thankfully, if you want to, you can install Chaos's tweaks. I think it is actually... I'm not sure if it's updated yet for the launch version, but you can obviously use that if you want to, but for people that are playing on console, obviously that's not gonna help them at all, so I would definitely agree with you on that. I'd love to see it actually be slightly easier to gain attribute points, just generally. But anyway, here we go. Let's do this. I have very little HP now, I realize. Okay, that's not particularly good, but I should be absolutely fine because, let's face it, I am amazing. Am I not? No. Not at all. Oh dear. Oh, wait a minute. Is this guy... What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Okay, never mind. Okay, please don't shoot me, Mr. Archer person. Oh, I have a two-handed? Oh, this is actually a death sentence for this guy then, because I have two-handed skill. Yep, there we go. That was easy. All right. That was a lot easier than anticipated. I thought to myself, oh yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get shot in the face. I have very little HP as it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to stay with my guy right now. I'm just going to try and protect him. Oh, never mind. This guy's... Oh. Well. It crashed, actually. Well, that's not particularly good, is it? No. That is not particularly good. I have no idea why that crashed, by the way, because, as I said to you before, I don't actually have any mods. Yeah, I don't actually have any mods, so that's very weird. All right. Okay. Sad. Okay, we'll just load it up. We'll just load it up again. And we'll see what's going on. As you can see, it just says loading super speed, and that's all I have here. So really, really weird. All right. Oh well. Sad, right? Yeah, really, really sad. I was super pleased that I was doing pretty well in the early stages, and now look at where I am. This is all the way. You know, okay, that teaches me something, all right? That teaches me that I should very much save almost all the time, all right? Almost all the time, because then that makes it so that it doesn't crash. It's very strange, though, because I wasn't even using super speed, and it has never caused me to crash before, which is very strange. I don't know why it did this time, but, okay. I guess you get to see me do this wonderful, wonderful fight again. Ah, no. Okay, well, I'm just going to go completely very aggressive now. We're going to go very aggressive. I'm going to tell everyone to charge in, and I will try to use my two-handed two-handed axe. See now? See? Look at that. Now I'm tilted. Now I'm tilted very slightly, and I kind of... Why do I have less combat strength right now? Did someone get eliminated already? Surely not, right? Okay, well, I'm just going to head in there. My forces are thankfully being quite distracting, so I can very easily eliminate these guys without too many difficulties. Yeah, here we go. He's throwing. That's... Okay. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. It wasn't caught live. No. Oh, dear. Okay. That was funny. That was very, very funny. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I'm just gonna slash this guy as he's throwing his thrown weapon, and then I stood in front of it and took the hit. through the neck. That was amazing. Yeah, that was really, really amazing. Okay. Anyway, we're done there, at least. Okay. Oh my... okay. Oh, you'd like to see a playthrough where you recruit by rescuing troops from the enemy, as well as recruiting prisoners. Okay, yeah, that's actually something that I've been wanting to do for a while. That is actually providing a lot of interesting situations potentially. So I'm actually thinking, yeah, I would like to do that. I will definitely try to do that. I do have autosave on. That's the funny thing. I do have autosave on. Let me actually just save real fast right now, just because. Okay, what are your top 5 favorite mods? You know what? Are you talking Warband? Are you talking Warband, or are you talking Bannerlord? It's a bug where some of your troops retreat before the fight starts. Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, that's terrible. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me that often. I'm just going to auto-resolve against these guys and get this done. And there we have it. Okay, and that's it. Done. All right, so we're finally done with this. And I'm actually going to try and fight these 2 Sea Raider parties if we can actually get them both into the fight. I was going to say into the siege, but no, we're not doing sieges right now. I don't want to fight at night, please. I really don't want to fight at night. Okay. Can we get him? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Technically, I could just auto-resolve here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I just want to get some prisoners really, really fast. And generally, this is a good way for us to catch up a little bit. Vlandian Light Cavalry, what do they level up into? They level up into Cavalry and into Vanguards. That's actually not bad. I guess we'll just do a couple of those, and we'll get some Swordsmen as well. It would be quite nice to be able to move around a bit faster on the world map too. So that could be kind of nice. Okay, just got this game on console on release day. It's becoming addictive to play. Yeah, indeed. It does. It very much does. Autosave only saves every 30 minutes as standard. Oh, are you serious? I thought I had it on every 10 minutes. Oh no, okay, I should probably change that at some point. I won't change it right now, but I will definitely change it at some point. Ooh, let me recruit some... No, I don't want to recruit any more of these. I will take some horses, though. I'm gonna buy... should I buy that many? Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but I will, just purely for the fact that I kind of want some horses so that we can move around a little bit faster, and so that we have some horses for my cavalry to level up into and things like that. Oh yeah, we also need to give Risa some gear now as well. We didn't, obviously we need to do that because, yeah, the thing happened. Okay, let me have a look. Let me just do this. Can I right-click on these to actually equip stuff? No, that just takes me to the encyclopedia. Okay, can't right-click. Okay, there we go. Alright, that is seemingly pretty decent. I probably won't be doing that much smithing, so I'm thinking I'll probably sell this stuff, but maybe I want to give this to her. She's currently using this, which is 51 damage. This does 94 damage, so I'm thinking we'll probably give that to her. She's going to destroy shields really fast, right? I mean, yeah, it does have that attribute, so that's quite nice. Let's sell all of that, and then we get 1,000 back, which is basically what we spent on the horses, which is quite nice. And let's see what the task is here. There is a task in the keep, so that means there's a vassal that has a task or something, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, let me just catch up on chat real fast, because I'm obviously just trying to get back to where we were previously. I've been having the bug where they retreat nearly every battle, or early every battle, but it happens to the enemy too. Oh, okay. Alright. Hopefully they're going to fix that. What do you think the best culture is regarding the attribute boosts? Oh, I think Vlandia. Yeah, 100%. I think Vlandia is the best culture. But that's just... I don't know. I haven't really taken a look that closely at the others. I think the Azurai could be amazing if you're going to be creating a character that recruits a bunch of caravans. I think that could be a really, really very useful. Training troops, we'll take this quest once again. I'm actually wondering whether I should assign my companions just to do this quest. 1 to 2 troop loss, 9% risk of failure. Sure, why not? Let's try it out. Do I have to give troops to her? Oh, I do have to give troops to her. Okay, this is interesting. All right, I've not had to do this in quite some time, so I'm just going to give her a bunch of squires and then some swordsmen, and that is... I'm going to pay 800? Really? I'm paying 800 for this. Okay, you better give me a lot of money. You better give me a lot of money back. Let's hope that that happens. Yeah, Let's hope that we actually get something going there. And also, by the way, now we are not the next clan tier, which is sad. Okay, so let me get back to that question previously. Top 5 Bannerlord mods. All right, so top 5 Bannerlord mods for me. It's very difficult to choose. I'm going to say Chaos's Tweaks obviously is pretty much a given. It gives you so many different options that I feel like it's just too good to pass up. Apart from that, Super Speed. I love Super Speed. It basically makes my job very, very easy, because if I do go into a battle and I don't really want to deal with something that is going to be long and drawn out, for example, a siege that I have done time and time again before and they have retaken it, I can just super speed through that. As long as my troops are good enough, they can just solo it and I don't have to worry about it at all. So that can be very nice and simple. And what else is there? There are so many good ones. There are so many good ones. I mean, obviously anything that works. I mean, Harmony has to be mentioned, because Harmony basically allows a lot of other mods to work. But you know what I'd do? I'd actually recommend you take a look at some of the descriptions of my other series, because there's some very heavily modded ones. I think the Botanian Smith one, the Berserker one, yeah, I think that was really, really heavily modded as well. So those ones can give some nice. Oh yeah, Diplomacy. Yep, very true. Diplomacy is fantastic. Diplomacy is absolutely amazing. Okay, let me just take a quick look here. A difficult companion only playthrough, kind of like an XCOM style thing. Oh, yeah, I actually, I think I did try companions only. I think I did try companions only in a Bannerlord series, actually. I think there is a playlist. I think there is a playlist available. It was a short-ish series, because I think I had so many companions at the time. I think I had 40-something companions that it became somewhat, a bit ridiculous at the time. And I'm not sure actually what happened in the end, but you might want to check that out in the playlists. So yeah, you might want to see what's going on there. Anyway, Sargot does have a tournament going on, so we might want to just do that and then head on over to Botanian territory and see if we can do something there. We are going to get some wonderful renown rewards for winning the tournaments as well, so that could be kind of amazing too. Is there a cheat menu on console? As far as I'm aware, there probably isn't, because you do need to go into the files to enable the cheat mode yourself. You need to go into the documents of Bannerlord to be able to do that. Do you know how to gallop? Oh, do you know how to side gallop? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know how to side gallop? I have no idea. I have no idea. I would assume you just go forward and then turn your camera. Is that not how it is? Oh, you spent 10 hours smithing from the start of the game. Now I'm sat on over 1 million gold. Wow. Okay, that takes some dedication. That takes some dedication. Are you doing that on console? If you're doing that on console, then wow, yeah, you were doing a service for everyone in the area. That's for sure. Everyone's going to be outfitted with the best possible weapons for many years to come, by the looks of things. But yes, the best culture is definitely Vlandia for me. Anyone know the best trading routes? Generally, the best trading route for me would be... actually, you know what? I'm going to show you after this tournament, because there is a very specific place that I'm thinking of, and I'm not sure if it's still the same. Oh, 106 companions. Never mind. I had 106. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Kill Counter. You, you're on the ball there. You are on the ball there. Thank you. So yes, 106 companions actually is what I had in the end in that. But yeah, there is actually one trading route that I'm thinking of very specifically on the border of Azerai and Khuzait territory, I believe. There's a village there that you can buy. I think it's iron, actually. Yeah. I think you can buy iron there, and then you can find out where the smithies are in the area, and then you can sell the iron for a pretty good profit in those places that don't necessarily naturally have iron available to them. Those are the kinds of places that you might want to check. But personally, for me, I've always found that food, if a town has just become under siege or has finished a siege recently, food is amazing. You can actually get a massive amount of food very cheaply. You can get some grain from a village or something like that that is selling grain at, I don't know, between 5, 10, 15 gold. And then you, well, 15 is obviously a bit on the higher end, and you probably don't want to do that. But if you can do something a little bit more on the lower end and then take that over to a town that has just been besieged and has no money left over, or no food left over, then you're going to make a lot of money in that situation. So technically trade route, not necessary, but it can be useful. So just kind of modifying things dependent on the state of the game can be very advantageous. So taking advantage of those things and looking for opportunities where you can find them. A Morcon is actually in this tournament. Might be a little bit problematic here. Valkyron. Yes, indeed. I am streaming today. Yes, I've been following you since original bar. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, I hope you are having a good night as well. Yeah, I got 1 million smithing on my Xbox. Very rewarding, but long. Just cycle through Empire territory, buying all throwing knives and making two-handed swords. Oh my, really? Wow. Okay, that's actually incredible. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There are so many different things that you can do in this game, and I had no idea about this. That's my point. I've been playing this for hundreds of hours, if not, I think I'm near 1,000. And literally, I had no idea that you could just buy all the throwing knives and then do this. I knew about the smithing hammers and stuff like that, because obviously smithing hammers can be quite cheap sometimes, and you can buy those, and then you can smelt them down and so on and so forth. Sometimes you can do that. But yeah, I should definitely focus yellow, actually. I'm just trying to get this guy down. Oh, this is actually yellow right here. We spawned really, really close to them. There we go. That was nice and easy. Now we just got a crossbowman competition going on. Should I just should I just literally let this guy shoot? Probably not, right? Oh. The one crossbowman literally just died against a swordsman. Okay. Not sure what to make of that. That guy had no idea what was happening. He thought to himself, I'm just going to shoot at that fellow. And then he turned around and he screamed, and, well, that was all she wrote, I suppose. Indeed. And there we are. All right. That was easy enough. Okay. Can you declare war on the Sturgians? Well, I mean, that's the point. It's very early on right now. I'm sure we will definitely get to the Sturgians in the end. I don't think that... don't think we're going to have too many difficulties with that. But yes, you can side gallop, I think, by holding Control Q or E, or Shift Q and E. Really? Okay, I have no idea what that actually does. What does that actually do? I have not done anything like that before. I've only done the standard, you know, going forward and then turning your camera, and that's pretty much it. I'm tempted to use Vlandian troops because I preferred Swadia and Warband, but the Britannians look so cool too. You could do what I'm doing. You could do what I'm doing, and you could start in Vlandia. You could use the Vlandian culture bonuses, and then you could just go over. It's just hopping over, basically, from Vlandia to Britannia. They're so close to each other. You could just do that super easily, and then you can recruit Britannians however you like, and then you can have the best of both worlds. So you could do that if you wanted to. But otherwise, let's see. Hey, hello, Liam, and thank you. Thank you for your good luck wishes. I appreciate that. Let's have a look-see. Is there enough content in the towns to do a criminal playthrough? Ooh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I think they're actually going to be working on that. They will actually be working on the criminal element, which I am very intrigued by. But if you're on PC, you can actually use a mod known as the Forbury mod. I did a playthrough on that mod where it was heavily featured, and the Forbury mod is amazing. It's really, really good. If you want to play a criminal, the Forbury mod is really good. I think it's called something like Bannerlord. I think there's 2 series called Bannerlord, actually, so you might want to just check out the most recent one, because that's the one with the Forbury mod. That, yeah, That could be a thing. So if you're on PC, you can definitely do that. But if you're on console, I'm not sure. I don't think there are that many criminal elements just yet. But you can obviously roleplay. You can roleplay as a bandit. You can raid villages and do all manners of other, quote unquote evil things if you want to. Ah, I've seen that playthrough. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. But you're on PS5. Okay. Okay. I would probably say try it out. I'm actually not sure. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't be more help in that regard. Yeah. I wish that there would be more criminal elements, actually. I think that would be a lot of fun. But that's what I was talking about in regards to the... what is it now? The espionage and the subterfuge and things like that. That would be amazing. Okay, yeah. So what add-ons, what kind of add-ons are you using currently? I'm not using anything. I'm using super speed and that's it. Otherwise, yeah, that's all that I'm using. We did already have one crash. That reminds me, let me save. Let me save. That is going to be very, very useful for us. Okay, do you think I could run this well on my Dell XPS 13 laptop? Ooh, oh, it does meet the minimum requirements. It has gone through a lot of optimizations. You might be okay. You might be okay. I mean, here's the thing. Does Bannerlord have a demo? I don't think Bannerlord has a demo, right? Well, here's the thing. You can always buy it, and then you can refund it if it doesn't run well. That's the only thing I can really suggest in that case. If it meets the minimum, then you might be able to do it. But yeah, as Eralan says right there, you can try it out for less than 2 hours, and then you can see what's going on with it. And maybe you'll find that it works perfectly, or maybe you'll find that it doesn't. And in which case, that would be very sad. But well, there you go. Hopefully it does. All right, so we can now move on. Hopefully there is still a tournament going on at Pencannock. I actually feel like I should probably fight some more bandits. I feel like fighting some more bandits would definitely help us to get more renown. I wonder where's my companion actually? Is she actually doing this thing? Oh yeah, that don't even get me started on this hog quest. I could actually buy some hogs actually. I could just go and complete it really fast. Oh well. Yeah, he gave you 10 men. Oh, meet them in 10 days. Oh, that's funny. All right, yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so anyway, let's go into the arena. That would be kind of good. Yeah, I do have some hogs. Wait a minute. I have one hog. Yeah, I have one hog. Okay, that's not really going to help me that much. Rugged scale armor. Ooh, hello. Okay, wait a minute. 31 body armor. 7 leg armor. Yeah, that's the thing. I am actually not sure where the autosave is, so I will be trying to check it out after the stream is done, because I don't want to just, fiddle around in the menus all the time. But yeah, I will definitely do that, because I thought I actually had it on 10 minutes already, but maybe I didn't. All right, let's have a look-see. Okay, hello. We've got some people here that could be very damaging. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh, apparently they did a great job optimizing it. So there you go. Maybe it's going to work out pretty nicely. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, let me see if I can... Oh, nice damage. Oh, already eliminated the named. That's absolutely perfect. And maybe, just maybe, we will be able to win here. They gave me a two-handed. That was a mistake. Oh yes, they gave me the most the most fitting weapon for me. There we go, and don't get shot in the face. This is a Botanian Highborn warrior. We don't need to worry about this, and we actually gained a level. Fantastic. There we go. Perfect, and now we can continue onward. There we go. Oh no, wait a minute. Please don't give me a bow. Okay, they didn't give me a bow, but this guy is going to be good in two-handed as well, because this is a Fian, so... Okay, I was just going to go for the overheads. I'm just going to go for the overheads, and that's pretty much all she wrote. There we go. That is nice. Thank you. Okay, so now I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna be in the final round against Mr. Rodorak himself. That is what is going to happen here. That is going to be very bad. Very bad indeed. Let me try it. Okay, we have a two-handed sword, but a Botanian hero is very good. I'm gonna let him go first, just so that he takes the majority of the damage, and then... Oh, it's a one-on-one? Really? He died? Are you serious? I was expecting him to literally last a lot longer than that. Okay, yeah, that's what she said. Okay, anyway, let's go in here. Now this is, as I said to you, what I was dreading. This is going to be a bit problematic. Alright, let's see now. Oh, really? Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's very interesting, actually. I think there is a thing that if you're the tourney champion of a town, that you get 1 passive renown per day. Oh, really? I had no idea. That's actually amazing. Okay, because I know you get 3 renown for winning. Obviously, Chaos's Tweaks changes this, which is also a reason why Chaos's Tweaks is really amazing, in my opinion. I feel like you should be able to, you know, change these kinds of options yourself, however you want to do from natively. Okay, that was not too bad. That was all right. Not terribly painful, but the rugged scale armor is now ours, which is nice. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Grimaldus. Yes, your vote of confidence is very, very needed. Let's just say that, because I have been in situations like that many a time, and I have always managed to somehow fail at the last hurdle. Yes, that kind of thing happens a lot. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be putting our last point into two-handed here, and as I said to you before, I'm going to be going for on the edge, just primarily for the fact that, well, I kind of feel like the captain bonus is a little bit better. I don't really need to do 10% more damage with two-handed axes. I don't really see the point in that, so we'll just do this. Athletics is also going to be something that I will want to do. I'm going to decrease my armor weight, I think, because I want my people to move faster. Do we? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do that. Increase your damage by 2% with polearms while mounted. Yeah, probably going to do that. Even though I'm probably not going to be using polearms that much. Let's have a look-see. You get renown if you're on top of the tournament leaderboard. Oh, okay. Check the arena leaderboards. Really? Is there... Wait a minute. Can I actually go in there and... Oh, wow. I had no idea there was actually a leaderboard. Okay, hello. Yeah, have fun. Have fun getting 34 victories to beat Mr. Thomond here. Wow, what does he do? Does he live here? Oh, wow, that's pretty incredible. Okay. Have you considered trying a mercenary-only playthrough? That would actually be something that I also want to do. As you can see, there are mercenaries available here. I think it would be pretty fun to try. But I just haven't had the opportunity just yet. But yeah, we did just check the arena leaderboards. I'm not sure if you caught up with that just yet. I'd actually like to go into the arena because I'd like to see whether we can respec at the... Is it the tournament master that allows me to respec? Yeah, okay, I think I get it. Here we go. These teachers who help people hone their skills. I want to go back to something you mentioned earlier. Can you help me find one? This is for me. Oh, hello. What kind of skill is this, speaking broadly? What trait would you say it reflects? Oh, wow, I have no idea. Yeah, my rank is probably in the proverbial dumpster, probably. I've won 1 tournament, or what is it, 2 tournaments or something like that so far, or 3? I don't know. I actually don't even know what I want to do here. What is this actually? What am I actually doing here? You really don't have much experience. I can't help you much. Okay, well, wait a minute. What is this actually? Because this is the respec, right? So let me see what I actually want to respec. I want to respec tactics. Shall we respec tactics and see how much it see how much it actually costs? That might be kind of fun. Yeah, I will take a look at the leaderboard once again and see where I am. Oh wow, there are so many people on this. Okay. No, I'm actually... No, Krotor is in the dumpster, as you can see. Krotor is in the dumpster. So, yeah, that is actually fine. Where am I, though? Let me see. There I am. I am 49th. I have 3 victories, in actual fact. I didn't realize that... didn't realize that it was actually carrying across the entirety of Calradia. I actually thought that it was just purely at that one town, pretty much. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Fantendo. That is very useful to know. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually going to see if we can respec out of tactics. Just for fun. Let's see what happens. Okay, where is it? Cunning, right? Yeah, I wish to focus on... No, no, apparently not. Is this the respec place? Because as far as I'm aware, let me have a look. I can teach you right now. This guy just basically teaches me stuff. I'm not entirely sure. What does this actually do, though? Because I don't really want to spend 2,000 on it. So that I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. No, I'm not entirely sure. If someone can shed some light on this, then that would be very much appreciated. But this is, as far as I'm aware, not a respec person, at least from what I can tell. First time I've ever been able to watch you live. Been watching since I was 16. How time flies. Hello, Izzy, and yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me this whole time. Well, I obviously have no idea how old you are now, but I very much appreciate that. Oh, it lets you change perks. Oh, okay, I understand. All right, okay, I don't really need to do that right now. All right, I thought it was reassigning focus points. That's what I thought it was doing. Okay, well, it's nice that it allows you to do that. I think that's cool. I think that is really nice, actually. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see, that's great. My best hope is to be in Vlandian tourneys and get the first crossbow skill to get cheaper ranged units. Ah, oh, I see. You're doing the serious business build. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah. That's actually something that I should probably try to get, but yeah, ranged troops are 20% cheap. Whoa, 20% cheaper? That's a pretty significant amount. This guy just stole my troops. Yep. See that? Are you serious right now? He's from Vlandia. Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you serious? What is he doing? Why is he here? He should leave. He should go away. Yeah, that is what he should do. I'm looking for noble units at the moment. Let me see if I can find some. Nope, not finding any right now. Oh, this is actually a noble village, but there are so many vassals in the area that they're basically just doing whatever they can do. Okay, let's have a look. If you choose two-handed, for example, it lets you re-choose your points in that skill. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Can't sleep? No, I just I stay awake for 24 hours every day. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. Let's see. These 2 AM streams just hit different. I appreciate that. Wish I could change the perks on my companions. Ooh, actually, yeah, that would be something that I think they might go and add potentially. Which Botanian troops do you like the best? Well, if I'm biased, the Botanian Fian champions are obviously amazing, but let me have a look. Yeah, I mean they're really great. But if you take a look at the Botanians themselves. Let me see here. The Falksman. The Falksman is very fun, in my opinion. That's one of the units that when I see them on the battlefield, I always think to myself, yeah, you know what? I should probably not go close to them because they're just going to murder me with a look. You know, they just look at me and then I just fall off my horse and die. That's usually what happens to me when I fight these guys. Thankfully, the enemy doesn't seem to have too many of them, so that's kind of nice, at least. Villages with noble units always attached to a castle. Oh, I always forget that, you know. I always absolutely forget that. But thankfully, there is actually a tournament currently going on here, so we might want to do something about that. Yeah, so that is going to be nice. And well, you can't sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. But at least look at this. At least you have this now, and we can have some fun watching me die in this tournament. Let's see. All right, here we go. Yeah, they do have that intimidation factor. Absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. They are a menace to everything that is alive. Okay, let's see if I can actually win this now, because this is a two-handed axe. I might not be doing... Oh, there's a Falksman. Are you serious? Putting a Falksman in the tournament? How dare they do such a thing? Okay, well, this is not too bad. Okay, wow, okay. I'm kind of surprised that we actually survived that. Falksmen are totally terrifying. Be it on mount or foot, you can sure kiss your health, and shield if you have one. Goodbye. Indeed, I very much agree on that. Okay, I'm just going to try and bait them away from here. I'm going to just jump around this fence. This fence. It's a wall. It's a wall. Okay. I'm just going to try and... Ooh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, saved. Saved by the Oathsworn. Thank you very much. Ah, that was close. That was actually really, really close. Ekarand is such a bastard. He backstabs me in like every Vlandia focused playthrough, so I'm not surprised he's sending your troops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just don't know why he's there. I don't know why the Vlandians are all the way over there. Alright, yeah, I actually did forget about my armor, but thankfully you are here to remind me. That is very, very useful. Thank you very much. I will actually put that on. No, Liam, the armor is good. The armor is good. I am just forgetful. I am just forgetful. That's all it is. Battanian holds are super effective against frame rate. Oh no. Falksmen are amazing, but their upgrade is less good, strangely enough. Really? The veteran one? Really? Okay. I wish the Wanderers were a little more useful in Bannerlord. I agree, actually. I agree. I know there was a little bit of a controversial conversation about that a long time ago, a couple of months ago. And, yeah, I don't know. I feel like companions should just have a little bit more impact. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a massive amount, but I am actually gonna... Oh, I'm dead, I think. Am I dead? No. Okay. No, okay, there we go. Whew, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Yes. That was a bit close. And thank you, Fantendo. I need the reminder. Thank you. That is very, very helpful. At least it wasn't Caladog. I swear he's Harlaus's true ancestor. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Companions, after I got hugely distracted from that round, companions, I feel, should have more impact in Bannerlord, but just because they have... some have good skills, but some don't really do much apart from just fight. And I think that's okay. But in Warband, they always had this personality. They had kind of like a very... they stood out, you know? They stood out and they were like, oh yeah, Jeremus, he's the guy that you want to get if if you want a medic. Or Ymira, as you mentioned. You know, those kinds of things I'm talking about. Anyway, there we go. We were able to win that last one. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. As long as we can get the first hit on the guy, that shouldn't be too bad. And please don't give me a bow. Please don't give me a bow. They didn't give me a bow. Okay, that's great. They are giving me a nice sword. I like these shorter swords, actually. I feel like they're quite fun to use. Wow, that was remarkably easy for the final round, but there you go. 3 renown, and I'm actually wondering where our clan tier is. Did the clan tier actually advance? No, not yet. We are we're 10 renown away. 10 renown. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Do you have a stream schedule and love your videos? Mr. Hickey, no, I do not. Not yet, at least. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one, but I will be trying to stream more often, shall we say, because I think that's just going to be a lot of fun, and I'm having a whale of a time, and hopefully you are as well. And yeah, it's definitely going to be something that I will try to do more, and we can have some fun seeing me do wonderful things. And yes, thank you. I almost forgot about it again. There it is. Wonderful. Look at that. A fashion statement, if ever we saw one. A fashion statement indeed. Ooh, this is a wonderful pike though. Look at that. Oh, I don't have a companion. I was actually going to give it to my companion, but I don't have one right now. Okay, I will give my old armor to Risa though when she comes back. I think that's going to be super nice. Let me have a look here. I wish they would bring back for some kingdoms the second claimant. Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, that would actually be a lot of fun. Really, really would. And thank you, Fantendo, for once again giving me the save. Oh yeah, I'm going to remember to do that more often now as well. You should make a playthrough with a character inspired by Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, a ranger with a longsword and a bow. I actually have created something like that, I think. Didn't I do a ranged only series? Obviously it was a ranged only, so I wasn't using a two-handed or anything like that, but that's definitely something that you may want to check out if you like ranged gameplay, because there is actually a lot of it in that one. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I think the biggest defect with Wanderers is that instead of them having party-wide skills, unless they're the party leader, they get funneled in the clan positions. Yeah, that is actually true too. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the reason why I think it might be nice just to have a little bit more of an identity to these people. I don't know, maybe that's just me. In and out, not going to do that. Not unless I want relation with the village. Yeah, glass cannon. Yeah, true. Cruel Spectre, 100%. Yeah, glass cannon. I did a series called Glass Cannon as well, I think. Yeah, that actually brings back a lot of memories there. The stream has been a blast. Love being able to see you interact with the viewers. Also, the Game of Thrones series has been fun. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been having a whale of a time in Realm of Thrones as well. It's a lot of very intense situations to find yourself in, and just getting that first war started, that was the main deal there. That was the main deal that we needed to do. Watched a few of your playlists and hyped myself up with the console release. Thanks for all the great content. Really helped me skip a bit of the learning curve for the new game. Ah, yeah, no problem at all, Tyler. That's partially why I'm here, and it generally is nice that you picked up some tips. I do try to mention some stuff that can potentially be helpful, and I'm glad to hear that it was. Ooh, wait a minute. We've got a village here that I might want to buy some horses from. I do have 6,000. Ooh, do I want to do that? I'm thinking to myself, do I want to do that? I will buy 5. I will buy 5. And that is all. And then we will move on. Actually, you know what? Let me buy some hogs. Should I buy some hogs? I do have this quest once again. 10 hogs. Can I buy 10 hogs for 750 gold or less? That would be quite nice. Has anyone checked on how the Old Realms mod is coming along? Well, obviously not since I finished the series, unfortunately, but I would assume that I would have heard something pretty big if there was an update. Maybe, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I have actually played Kingdom Come Deliverance. I played I think I was in the alpha, wasn't I? Or the beta? I think I played the beta version of that game, and I also played a little bit when it released as well. But I don't remember how many episodes I created of it. But it's definitely a fantastic game. It's one of those that you really get, pulled in. Ooh, I'm going to be spending 700 on this. Right, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it so that we can go all the way over to Rovault and actually complete this quest instead of failing it. We are going to get a little bit of extra cash from it, and we're going to get some renown, we're going to get some relation instead of losing relation, so that's kind of nice. What playthrough haven't you done yet that you really want to? Well, as some people have said earlier on, there are two ideas that I've been wanting to do. I just haven't had the opportunity because there's a lot of mods coming out now that I'm just thinking to myself, I want to get my hands on this, you know, for example, Realm of Thrones and the Old Realms and anything else that is coming out soonish. Those kinds of things really take my attention quite a bit in comparison to playing native, obviously. But mercenary playthrough, commander playthrough, you know, so for example, mercenaries, only recruiting mercenaries, only recruiting units that you rescue from battles, you know, things like that. So getting peasants, leveling them up, companions only, we've kind of done that, but there's a, I don't know, there's a bunch that I think there's a lot of different ideas that we could come up with, and yeah, those are the ones that I'm thinking of right now, at least. I think there's one that I missed as well, but you kind of get the gist. It's more of kind of like a hard-ish difficulty playthrough, like, you know, as I say, just recruiting mercenaries. Because look at this. This is an example of a mercenary right here. Look at this. 3,500 gold for 5 Vlandian caravan guards. And if you take a look at Vlandian caravan guards, are they actually any good? I'm going to assume probably not, right? Oh, they're actually okay. Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just influenced by by Warband here, because obviously caravan guards in that are not amazing until they level up into mercenary cavalry, and even then, they are quite expensive. But whatever the case, 160 in polearms, not bad. This is not bad. They're actually using a long polearm, 208 weapon length as well, which is not terrible, but 3,500 is extremely expensive. So that could be problematic. Let me see. The battalions of my playthrough are doing some good work. Got Sargot from Vlandia pieced out, and then they're about to get Varcheg. Whoa, okay. They're doing some work right there. The horses should be cheaper in Sionen. Ooh, okay. Well, I should have probably done that, but oh well, never mind. A bit late now, unfortunately. I will remember that for a whole 2 seconds before I get distracted by something else, but I appreciate the information. And what's the max troop size? You have to increase your clan tier by increasing your renown. Well, yeah, of course. So basically, there are tiers of clan. So whenever you get a certain amount of renown, you're going to be able to then increase your clan tier. And then once you've done that, once you get to tier 6, which is the highest, then renown is the only thing that will increase. Well, as well as steward skill, of course. Steward skill, quartermaster stuff will increase your party size as well. So that can be very, very useful. Oh, Damien, thank you very much. Thank you for the donation, for the super chat, shall we say. And you say, love that you are streaming. I've spent so much time watching every video you have done. Thanks for everything. Wow, thank you. That is really, really nice of you, and I very much appreciate it. That means a lot. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna tell this guy that we got his hogs, and he's gonna be very pleased that I didn't forget about him, because let's face it, I forget everything else. And let's go into this little area here. No, I don't want to do that task. Thank you very much. Are you excited for Kingdom of Ardor? Yes. That's pretty much all I can say, because I haven't seen that much on it, but I know it's Lord of the Rings, right? It is Lord of the Rings, right? I'm not getting mixed up. I think it is Lord of the Rings, and let's just say it. I really would love to see something that is kind of like a spiritual successor to the old days, or what was it? No, the Last Days. That's it, not the old days. I'm getting mixed up between the old realms now. Yeah. The Last Days mod, the Last Days of the Third Age, was amazing in Warband. I'd love to see a spiritual successor to that. So that would be amazing. Yeah. Have you done a peasant army yet? No, don't give me that idea as well. Oh dear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I have not done. I have not done a peasant army. I'm not sure how that would actually go, to be honest. How would that go? Using no noble troops? Using no noble troops whatsoever? Yeah, you can increase your party size by also implementing policies. So like, for example, noble retinues, I believe. I think that actually does give you 40 or 60 or something like that increased party size. So that's something to bear in mind if you want to do that. It can be very useful to do that, especially when you're the leader of your very own faction. That can be extremely good. I would love for a siege like the old Gekukujo. Yes, absolutely. I would love that. That would be amazing. And, oh, Reginald, good luck. Have fun. Have fun playing, going bowling. Going bowling. That sounds like a fun time. And this is a tournament in Osterkon, so I think we will probably do that. I think I'm just about to get to the next... Why is my renown not going up? Do you see that? Why is my renown not going up? I'm just going to save real fast. I suppose using just... Oh, rank 1 troops. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so yeah, why is my renown not going up? I've been doing tournaments this whole time. Okay. Guess I'll just do one more and we'll see what happens. Yeah, rank 1 troops, that sounds like a very difficult way to do things, but I suppose we're probably going to have to... we would probably have to maybe have a mod that increases my party size so that I can run around with like 600 units or 700 units or something. If we have only rank 1 troops, it's going to be... we're going to be throwing... Well... We're just going to be throwing people at the enemy and just hoping that they die. That's pretty much it. We've got to figure out which rank 1 troop is the best as well, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult. But yeah, anyway, I do have a polearm in this particular round. Let's see if I'm actually able to do something here. As I miss Mr. Perrick. I would like to eliminate Mr. Perrick if at all possible. Ooh, he blocked that. Of course he did. Oh, never mind. What party size can you get up to without mods? I'm thinking you can probably get to... Probably 300. I'm thinking maybe 300. If you have a companion or yourself with really good steward skills, so I'm talking 225, 250, something like that, and then assigning them as the quartermaster of your party, and then you also have all the policies that increase your party size, you can probably do something like that, where you'll get... You could probably get to that, if you have clan tier 6 as well. Why don't I start smithing to make money? Okay, here's the thing. I am very bad at doing smithing when I don't have Chaos's tweaks installed, just purely for the fact I am too impatient. I am too impatient because of the stamina system, but you know what? Maybe I'm going to give it a go, because it is the new version. I only did smithing without Chaos's tweaks a very long time ago, and I just thought, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to put up with the stamina system, but that's the point. If you're making like a, I don't know, if you're making like a smith or a merchant of some kind, and you need the money for everything has a price or something like that, you can... You definitely need the money. You'll definitely need the money to make that work. Thankfully, Mr. Perrick didn't make it through to the next round. I'm very pleased with that. That's nice. And let me see here. What is the end game of Bannerlord, if any? The end game is pretty much besieging things. So besieging things, doing vassal battles, executing them if you want to, obviously. And that's pretty much it. Just conquering. That is the end game. So it's no longer going to be about managing your economy or doing tasks. Technically, you could do a task to, you know, stage a prison break or something like that, I suppose, which is definitely very welcome to break up the potential monotony of doing the sieges, because let's face it, sieges all the time can get a little bit repetitive. But, you know, it very much depends, because let's face it, if you are in a situation where you're only going to be doing sieges, it's going to be a bit difficult. it's going to be a bit difficult to just do that only. So it would be nice if you can potentially, you know, have some tasks to break that up a bit. Hopefully I'm making sense because I'm trying to concentrate on the tournament at the same time. But yeah, let's have a look here. It's going to be glorious. I think you meant to say. I actually have no idea what I meant to say. Was that me? Were you talking to me when you said that? I have no idea. Anyway, we're actually up against 2 enemies here, so I might have some issues, but thankfully they are still on mounts and they only have pokey sticks, so I shouldn't have to worry about this at all. As long as I don't hit them off their mounts, because this is going to be easy enough. Can I actually pick up someone else's weapon? Because you know how I loathe going into a tournament and only having the ability to poke. Yes, I do not appreciate this. Although I'm actually not doing too badly. I'm doing a little bit of damage and they're not doing much to me, so pretty happy with how this is going so far. I can't believe this guy has taken 0 damage from anyone else in the whole tournament. He seems to have full HP. There we go. Now he's finally dead. Alright, good. And now this guy's dead. Okay, good. Wonderful. They are now finally off this plane of existence. Wonderful. That's great. Yes. Yeah. What is multiplayer like? Okay, multiplayer for me, I cannot play it. It is very difficult. I just stay away from it. I let the professionals handle that. There is a mod, I think. What is it now? It's called. Why am I thinking of Cruel Intentions? I'm thinking of the movie Cruel Intentions. Why am I thinking of that? That's not what I'm talking about. What is it called now? The wave-based co-op mod. The wave-based co-op mod I'm talking about with it was in Warband, and I think they're developing it for Bannerlord as well. I can't remember the name of it now. I'm sure someone knows. But that's the one thing that I might play in multiplayer. But multiplayer like PvP stuff, I would be terrible at that. I think they said earlier that they intend for official launch to be a go-ahead for modders and that things are less likely to break now. Oh, that's good to know. That is very, very good to know. Super happy with that. I'm sure the modding community is going to be extremely pleased. I think I missed a long message. Yeah, I did miss... Thin Rizzy. Thin Rizzy said, my wife and I have been watching you almost daily since 2014. Pretty excited to catch you live. We both really liked when you play co-op with your wife. Hope you continue to enjoy doing this. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the well wishes, and I'm super happy that you are continuing to enjoy the content. I very much appreciate that. Full Invasion. That's it. There we go. Yes, Full Invasion. That is the name of it. Thank you very much for mentioning it. I was racking my brain and I was thinking to myself, no, I can't remember it. Just couldn't remember it. Any games you like to play that you don't put on YouTube? I don't actually play that much outside of recordings. Actually, that's not true. I have been playing a game that I would like to be making a video on relatively soon. And this is something that I'm personally very much liking. I mean, generally, I like all the games that I put on the channel. I don't really like playing games that I don't like. I mean, obviously, you know, I kind of want to play something that I enjoy, because otherwise it's just going to be a huge hassle. And I don't know. Yeah, that's just my own thought on it. But there's a game by the name of Outshine. Outshine. It's one word. It's a typing game, okay? It's a typing game. I know, all right? It's a typing game. Oh, not even 4K. Well, okay, fine. Tabletop RPGs, I really like. I like D&D. I really like playing D&D. But that's obviously something far away from the channel at this point. I've played a couple of D&D inspired games in the past on the channel, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it really translates very well for me specifically. My style might not be very good for it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, 40k. Actually, speaking of 40k, there is a game I wanted to play. What was it now? I wanted to play the closed beta, but I never got around to it. Warhammer 40k Darktide. I really wanted to play that on the channel. And I had it installed. I literally got access to it, not because the developers gave me access or anything. I just applied for access like everyone else, and I managed to get in. There was a lot of people actually in as well, and I thought, yes, I'm gonna play this weekend. I'm gonna record it, and it's gonna be fantastic and super fun because it looked amazing. You know, the violence and the way that everything was done, because obviously it's by the same developers that did, what was it now? Vermintide. They did Vermintide, and I was really wanting to play that on the channel, but I never got around to it. I didn't even play it in my own time. I just completely missed it because it was only on for 2 days, and I just didn't have enough time. Just didn't have enough time to do that, which was really sad, in my opinion. It would have been absolutely amazing for us to get that on camera, but hopefully they're going to do another one. They might do another one, not entirely sure. But yeah, I seem to remember that people were having problems with optimization, so that might be a bit of an issue. I think we're going to do this herd quest. Ooh, 900. Sheep. Okay, you got some sheep for me? Alright. Oh, wow, this might be a bad thing to do. Oh, no, I did it. Yeah, I did that. Alright, let me just catch up here. Oh, Thin Rizzy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. And that is a very cute emoji, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Actually, speaking of emojis, if you are a member on the channel, you can actually use emojis. There are 4 of them. There are 4 custom emojis that I made a long time ago, or I had some of them made. I think they're like something to do with what is it now? I think you just do like what is it, :reformist or :ref or something like that, and then it will auto-populate the text. I'm not entirely sure if there are any members. I think Grimaldus is here, but I'm not sure if there are any other members here. So yeah. Anyway, let me just scroll back up here. I need to catch up on some things. New swords and sandals. New swords and sandals. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of playing that as well. I very much enjoyed playing the other swords and sandals on the channel, and I thought that was a lot of fun. Might check that out. What's it called again? It's called Swords and Sandals Immortal or something. I think something like that. What are your thoughts on Fallout New Vegas? Oh, Jay. Jay. You just named my favorite Fallout game. I love New Vegas. I think New Vegas is literally my favorite Fallout ever. It is so incredibly cool. I love it. Yeah. It's just great. It's really fun. Okay, so I'm just going to get some more of these, and I think we're probably going to go and do a couple more tournaments. Actually, you know what? Let's go over to the Sea Raiders. Let's fight some Sea Raiders. I think it might be a little bit easier for us to get some money from that, and it will maybe help us to get the trained troops done. Your men should be on their way. Oh, okay. Really? Where are they? There they are. Okay, fantastic. 2,400 gold. That is nice. All right. Yeah, that is actually, yes, indeed. They're doing Vermintide. Vermintide style gameplay is basically like Left 4 Dead in 40k. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Grimaldus, don't worry about it. I'm gonna find out. Wait a minute. I'm actually a member as well. Why am I such an idiot? Okay, there we go. It's Reform. There we go. Boom. Can I actually post this? There we go. Oh, it's way too small. Can you see that? That is way too small an emoji. I need to scale those up or something. Yeah, you can see that. It's literally :reform and then something, and then it auto-populates, and then you can try that out. Yeah, those are way too small though. I'm gonna need to do something about that. You can barely see them. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, it's been that's the thing. I've never streamed, so people just didn't have the opportunity to use the emojis that I have. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, you mentioned prison breaks. I've done some before in Warband. How do I do it on Bannerlord? Okay, basically, from what I can tell, it's usually a task. You need to get a task from someone that is related to that particular vassal. I've only done it once. Bear in mind, I've only done it once. So yeah, it might be a bit difficult for me to actually say something about it. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, you do need to get a task for it, and then they will tell you, go here and do this, and then you go into the prison break itself, and you get some really nice, yeah, you get some really nice rewards for it and everything. Usually it works in wartime. It's more of a wartime thing. So if someone gets taken prisoner, then the task might pop up from one of their family members. It might be the clan leader. As I say, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, as I pull out the magnifying glass. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to do something with that. Okay, so we actually got our people back, which is perfect. And we can now... Arisa is actually back as well, which is perfect. So let's go on over to some of these places over here, and we'll maybe try and get into a situation where we can fight some people. Ah, hello, Sea Raiders. Yeah, 4 of them. I'm not really looking for 4, please. I'm looking for more of them. Thank you. Ah, this guy. Get out of here. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. Can you please, can you do me the favor of attacking me? Thank you. There we go. That is perfect. Okay, so, if New Vegas is your favorite Fallout game, I'll take a gander and guess that you like Morrowind. Okay, that's the thing. I have never played Morrowind. I am ashamed to say I've never played that. I did play a lot of Oblivion, though. I very much enjoyed Oblivion. I think Oblivion might be my favorite Elder Scrolls. That might be controversial, not sure. But yeah, I've only played Oblivion, and I obviously played Elder Scrolls Online for a little bit, and I obviously played Skyrim. But yeah, I really liked Oblivion. I absolutely love joining the Dark Brotherhood in that game, and it was always really, really fun. I could just run around the world and steal things. I would always play, and this is going to be maybe a bit cringeworthy. Not sure. Maybe a bit cringeworthy that I used to play as a Khajiit archer. Yeah. Not sure if that's cringeworthy or not, but I played it a very long time ago. Not sure what I'd make now, but I always have very, very fond memories of escaping with Patrick Stewart and him basically just, you know, doing the utmost like he does normally. And yeah, I thought that was a lot of fun, but never completed it. I never completed it. I would basically just go in, do the Dark Brotherhood quest, and then I'd kind of just mess around. I'd just mess around and then just, you know, just have fun and do whatever. But yeah, that's kind of my experience with Oblivion. I remember very vividly actually going into some sewers, and there were rats, and there was a quest that I had to do. I don't know whether that was really early on or not. I don't know. It was a long, long time ago, as I say. So I appreciate it, Isaac. I appreciate it. Thank you. Khajiit Archer. I mean, I that's the funny thing. I chose Khajiit just purely for the fact that it had that ability that you could use every single day. And it was like, what was it now? You could see in the dark or something like that? Yeah, you could see in the dark every day, and it would only last like, what was it now? 60 seconds or something. And I always thought that that was amazing, you know, because I'd go into these dark areas and I always think, yes, I can see in the dark. And then I use it once, and then I'm in the dungeon for many, many minutes, and then I'm just like, okay, well, that was kind of useless. Didn't really help me that much. Anyway... I had a lot of fun with it, at least. Regardless of the game, Dark Brotherhood is always a yes for me. I like to always just be a regular human, most of the time Nord or Imperial, and be a shadow or pillow in the dark. Oh yeah, that's true. I absolutely love that. The Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim was also very, very fun. And I gotta say, again, I did those quests, absolutely loving every second of it. Because you never know what's going to happen with the you know, with the twist. I don't want to spoil if someone hasn't played it, but yeah, there's a nice twist to it, and yeah, it's great. I like that. That was how I was with Skyrim. I just role played for years, then eventually played the story. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people literally just go and they have like, what is the first quest? You know, it's like go to Riverrun or something. Yeah, go to Riverrun. And I bet if they have that in their quest log, they just have that for the entirety of the time. And then they're like, what? I don't even know what level you can get to in Skyrim. What is it, like level 40 or level 50, or maybe it's unlimited levels? I actually don't know. But you just get so high in level, and then all of a sudden you're doing the final, you know, the final steps of the main mission, and you just one-shot the guy. That's always fun, I guess. Anyway, where are you from? I really enjoy listening to you. I understand every word, so this channel is also an English class to me. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually from the UK. I lived in London for a very long time, since I was very young, and yeah, so I'm English. I guess you could say that. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I can't believe I'm watching The Godfather and Mount and Blade himself. What is that? Oh, you know, it would have been so smooth now if I would have remembered the Godfather quote. You know, I'll make you an offer. I can't refuse. See, that's what happens. I'll make you an offer I can't refuse. Yeah, I certainly can't refuse my own offer, but yeah. I was gonna quote that, but yeah, as you can tell, it didn't go particularly well. Let's just swiftly move on from that. Thank you very much, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Nevertheless, even though I wanted to be smooth, and it turned out that I just it wasn't. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I would like to actually murder some of these fellows, if at all possible. Nice. I love this two-handed axe. I cannot get enough of this two-handed axe. Look at how easy it is to slaughter people with this. So incredibly cool. Anyway, I love your channel. Been subbed for about 4 years. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I very much appreciate that. Hey man, I've been watching your content since I was 8. I'm 14 now. Whoa, okay. That's a long time. I basically grew up on your warband videos, and I started playing it when I was 10. I just started Bannerlord. Keep up the awesome work. I appreciate that. Thank you. That is really, really nice. I love hearing those kinds of things. That's super, super heartfelt, you know? It's like so close to my heart to have that much support from people. Really, really appreciate it. Riverrun, good sir. Riverrun, that is Game of Thrones. Riverwood. Oh, see? Oh, look at that. I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually played Skyrim, so there's my excuse for that. But that is, can you imagine? Can you imagine going into Skyrim and then being like, yes, I must travel to the north to speak with Ed Stark. Yes, I must go to Winterfell immediately, and then you run into what is his name, Jarl Balgruff, right? Yeah, you run into that fellow instead, and then you think, wait a minute, aren't we in the Game of Thrones universe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get mixed up easily, as you can tell. But thank you for correcting me at least. Unarmed Khajiit. Oh, I should try that. I should really try that actually. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, wait a minute. Funny thing is, I had a Skyrim playthrough with a Khajiit female stealth character with archery also. I don't know, I think that's actually like a thing that a lot of people do. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's so fun. I don't know, stealthing around and sneakily, I don't know, I would always become a vampire as well. I would always become a vampire in Oblivion at least. I always thought that was some of the most fun thing that you could do, because then you would also have the disadvantage to being a vampire at the same time. So yeah, I would always have a lot of fun doing that too. But yeah, I think that's great. Do you have a favorite warband series you've done? Yes. Basically, Prophecy of Pendor is always good, right? Prophecy of Pendor is always good. So no matter what series you're watching with that, it's always great. I love Prophecy of Pendor. So, you know, generally that. But Blood and Steel, the original version of Blood and Steel, was amazing. I absolutely loved it because of the way that they would implement the RPG mechanics, the way that they made it so that you could pick from a class at the very beginning. I don't even know whether this version is still available in the ModDB website or in Nexus. But yeah, so Blood and Steel, Pendor, Blood and Steel, the first version, that is. And then, I mean, this is in no particular order, by the way. And then I would probably say Light and Darkness. I absolutely loved Light and Darkness just purely for the fact that it was so different at the time. It just added so many new things that I thought were just mind-blowing. And for you know, the engine at the time, I was just blown away. It was just so fun. So Light and Darkness was definitely something that I really enjoyed. And apart from that, Gekkokujo, obviously Gekkokujo, the first couple of series that I made on that were amazing because everything was in flux at the time. I was working very closely with the mod creator himself, Marty, his name was. I didn't know him personally, obviously, and we just basically conversed in comments and things like that, but he was always doing a fantastic job of developing the mod, and he was the, I think probably... I think he was the first person to actually make sieges capable of going through the streets. I could be wrong about this, but I think that's how it was. And that meant that you could fight through the streets all the way through from the very start of the gates to the keep. And I always had an absolute whale of a time playing that. Really, really fun. So those are the things. I think I might have gotten a bit carried away with mentioning that, but I obviously made a lot of them. And if I forgot any of the series, then you know, just know that most, if not all of them, are very fun to me. But I obviously have some favorites more than others, I guess. But anyway, let me actually just have a quick look. I missed a bunch of people talking here. All right, wait a minute. This just goes to show... yeah, true. Actually, very, very true. This just goes to show how much we all enjoy all the off-screen work you usually do. This is very entertaining. Okay, I appreciate it. I don't know. I think maybe it's... I love the interaction as well, actually. Amusingly enough, because I'm not very good at doing things and talking at the same time. So do bear that in mind. Obviously, you already know this, because when I'm commentating and I just get headshot or die instantly, you kind of know that I'm not that good at that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's it's the limit, you know. It's pushing it to the limit right now, because I'm obviously talking with a lot of people at once. And so I'm taking long breaks in between where I'm not really doing much. So I apologize for that, because otherwise it would probably be a good idea if I continued moving along and doing things. But anyway, let's take Night Runner. I think Night Runner is going to be pretty amazing. I love this. Also 30% increased sight range during nighttime is just incredible. Super nice to get that. And I think I'm probably going to be speccing another point. Wait a minute. Let me see here. You know what I should really do? I should probably spec into smithing, shouldn't I? I know someone said that, am I going to do any smithing to earn some money? I should probably spec into smithing, just purely for the fact that I haven't tested it out in the full version of the game, and I think we might as well do that. I just gained 1 skill in it. Ooh, look at that. We're already on the way. We're already on the way to 275. Okay, that's going to be pretty incredible to get. Let's actually increase our endurance at the same time. I'd like to increase my riding skill a little bit more. Actually, no, I think that's fine. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I was contemplating going for vigor a little bit as well, but yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so I am 1 renown away from getting to the next clan tier, and that's going to enable me to fight much larger parties. So I'm thinking we're probably going to do this tournament in just a second. Let me just see if I can catch up on some stuff. Yeah, I actually really hope there is a Prophecy of Pendor mod for Bannerlord 2. That would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. Kiz JB, I'm actually not entirely sure which story you're referring to, so by all means let me know, and I'll try to reiterate. Stealth Archer is the gateway build for most, and you branch into a smithing two-handed berserker. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually, too. I played Khajiit as a heavy armored brawler with a mace and a shield and sneak up on people because they are blind and one-tap them. That is a lot of fun, too. The Farmer Revenge series, that kind of goofy one, I love that. Oh yeah, 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 and yeah, look at that. There are some people that like it. Yes, Queen Sheza, you love the Fred the Farmer series. I appreciate that. That was yeah, that was my foray into a little bit of a bit more of a silly narrative kind of style and format. And I actually thought it turned out pretty well, although it was I don't know. It was maybe not something that could be. I'm not sure if I could keep it up, you know, because the voice I tended to use was a little grating. I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure if it was annoying actually. I mean, I intended it to be kind of. You know, not not the most easy on the ears, shall we say. I didn't intend it to be easy listening or anything like that, but yeah, I think that I had a lot of fun making it at the very least, and I was very, very pleased that quite a few people seemed to enjoy it. So who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be something like that in the future in Bannerlord. Maybe we can bring him back. You know, maybe we can bring Fred the Farmer back. Is there a level cap for this? Well, there's a level cap. I think the level cap is mostly due to how slow you begin to level later on in the game. So the level cap for me would probably be around level 40 if you have no additional experience increases. So if you have Chaos' tweaks, obviously you can level yourself, you know, a lot easier. You know, everything's going to be a lot faster for you to level up. Oh, that was bad. Okay, there we go. Just had to shut up for a real quick second. All right, yeah. So that guy could have probably killed me if he went for an overhead. So that is a bit of an issue. Why am I getting lag spikes when you start a tournament? Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. According to my software, I have no dropped frames at all. I'm not sure. I would assume that might just be the loading screen, possibly. It might be the loading screen, and maybe the stream just can't handle that or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, would you ever consider doing a Star Sector playthrough? Yeah, I've actually heard really good things about Star Sector, and I believe I did actually get access to the game a while ago when it was still in development in the beta stage, and I just never got around to making a video on it due to unknown reasons. I don't know why that never happened. Or did I actually create one? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure now. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But whatever the case, yes, I would definitely consider. Absolutely. Is this just a regular playthrough for release? Well, that's the thing. We're kind of exploring the game a little bit more, because obviously this is the new up-to-date version, and most of my series at the moment, well, the Realm of Thrones series, is currently in the 1.8.1 version. And so the additional features that have been added are not present in that. So obviously, you know, getting the opportunity to try those out in this is kind of fun, and spending time together is also fun, or at least I think it's fun. If Pendor gets a prequel, I'd like it if they can show us the height of the snake cultists in the broken lands of Pendor, notwithstanding getting the Griffin Knight Order in action. Ooh, that would be fantastic, actually. Snake cultists could be a really, really big... Maybe they could actually be a faction. You know? Maybe they could be a faction, and then you could actually join them. That might be really, really fun. I don't know. I feel like that could be fun. I feel like there's a lot of that could be capitalized on in these kinds of things, where you can basically just join the evil guys for once, you know? Because, I mean, technically, from any perspective, someone can be evil, of course. But I think it would be kind of cool. The snake cult themselves might be kind of fun to play as. Let's have a... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Lee Jun Kun, I'm sorry. My pronunciation of names is terrible, as you may know. And you say, thank you for the decade plus of laughs and entertainment, good sir. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is very, very nice of you. Yeah, that is very nice. Okay, let me see here. Why am I getting... Oh, no, I already read that. Been trying to play this on Xbox and the controls are very difficult compared to Warband. Anyone else agree? I'm sorry, I can't comment on that, but I'm sure someone else can probably share that. Any update on the Land of Seeker mod? The story looked promising. I have not seen any update on it just yet. But I would be very interested to see if there is an update on the story. There we go. Okay, that was easy. Nice little victory for us there. And I have now finally gotten to the next clan tier, and we have won the Bear's Head. Yes, the Bear's Head for the Bear Tild. That's going to be nice. Let me have a look. There we go. Wait a minute. Have I been running around without a cape on this whole time? And hello to everyone that is joining the stream. Hello. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to our wonderful Barney here, who looks very disjointed with his fashion choices. I don't even know what's going on his legs right now. Is he actually wearing anything on his legs? It doesn't look like it, right? That's not going to be good if we go into Sturgeon Lands. He's going to be very cold, to be honest. Okay, wait a minute. Risa could actually use this. There we go. I meant to actually give that to her before. And let's give this... Oh, wait a minute. This is actually better for her. There we go. Need to make sure... Oh, we've got some upgraded boots. Aha, upgraded boots for her too. All these tournaments are actually looking real nice, actually. They are giving us some nice gear. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And I'm just making sure... Oh, this is actually better for her. Definitely going to be replacing that. And I'm actually not sure. Is she good at polearms? No. She's good at one-handed. Okay, that's absolutely fine. All right. Let me have a look. Yeah, that is very appropriate, and it is looking beartastic, indeed. Xbox is a bit wonky apparently. Okay, can you rebind the keys? I'm actually not entirely sure. I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about. Haven't played on console for a very long time, so. I call them keys, even though they are buttons. Indeed. Can you try to pick up a banner in a fight soon? They're a physical object you can hold like it... Really? They are? I had no idea. Okay, I will try that. I will try that out. Oh, Army of Poachers. I would love to be able to do this quest, but I would like to get more units in our army, if at all possible. That would be nice. Okay, here we go. Let me... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get these guys. Where's the noble village? I think it's this one. I haven't saved for a long time. Let me actually just do that right now, just in case. And, ooh, that guy's got a task as well. Maybe we want to do something like that. There we go. We've got some more of these Battanian highborn people. They need tools. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Thank you. That is certainly not something I will do. And let's go in against these looters. Hopefully we'll get some decent experience for it. I'm actually wondering, did I level up at all? No, none of these people leveled up. That's fine. But we can sell these Sea Raiders. These Sea Raiders are actually slowing me down a pretty considerable amount. So I would like to be able to get rid of them in the nearest town. So let's see what we can do with that. And I'm just going to tell people to charge. Why not? These are literally just looters. Shouldn't have too many difficulties with dealing with them. And let me get out my axe. Oh, I need to replace my horse. Why am I consistently going in with this horse? I need to do that after this, okay? After this. I will remember, okay? I will remember as long as I keep talking about it for the next 10 years. Indeed. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so... I am very pleased that we got to the next clan tier, actually, and yeah, I did actually... Did I not equip the cape? I thought I did. Oh no! See, this is what happens. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, wait a minute. Do we want to go for... Oh, actually, I haven't even used regular Battanian units in such a long time. Okay, so we'll go for... I think we're going to go for the Falksmen. They sound super fun, right? They sound super fun, so I think we're probably going to be going for the Falksmen. Or the Wildlings. Wildlings, mounted skirmishers, wildlings, mounted skirmishers. Not entirely sure. We could go for the wildlings actually because they have thrown weapons. So let's go for skirmishers. So woodrunners is what we need to do. There we go. Sounds fun. And we'll take the prisoners because we need to get roguery skill as much as we can. And no, I did not equip the... Oh, see? This is why I very much appreciate you, those in the chat that give me... Joe, yes, Joe, you told me about the cape, thank you. You reminded me. And while it only gives me 4 body armor, it is definitely going to be 4 body armor that I didn't have before. Yes, indeed. It is the many years of, well, things that happened in the past. Let's not talk about that. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, wait a minute. We've got the best thing that happened ever right now. Okay. I actually missed the super chat. I'm very sorry. Okay. Team Games. Team Games says, I was curious what your favorite warband mod is. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, horse armor. I'm going to remember that in a second. Okay, so my favorite warband mod. It's going to be very difficult for me to choose. So I'm going to say... I'm going to say 3, okay? I'm going to say 3. So for total conversion sense, total conversion sense and stuff like gameplay mechanics, adding various factions and so on and so forth, it's going to be Pendor, obviously. It's going to be Pendor. However, if you want something that's a little bit more story-based, I would 100% recommend Light and Darkness. That is definitely very, very high up there. I love that. I love that mod. And the third one would probably be something like Gecko Kujo, because it takes you into a bit more of a historical sense, a bit further back in time, rather than it being a bit more fantasy with Pendor. So Gecko Kujo obviously is really, really super fun to me as well. Blood and Steel, like I talked about earlier, Blood and Steel, the very first versions of that were amazing. So yeah, those are basically it. But you can pretty much tell what my favorites are if you look at the playlists and you see how many videos each one is, because usually if there's a lot of content, I really like that. But that's actually not particularly true, because sometimes I actually don't know where the horse armor is. I think my horse armor was lost when we had the crash. I think that's probably what happened to the horse armor, because you can see here it's not actually on us. I don't actually have it. So it must be that I won that before and then it just got lost. But I am going to replace my horse. Ooh, yeah, Fantasy Calradia. Yeah, Fantasy Calradia is super fun. That is on the original Calradian map. But if you're talking about the Warsword one, Warsword Conquest, that is in Warhammer Fantasy Universe. That is also fantastic. I loved playing my Goblin. I love the Goblin one, and I love the Skaven one. Those two series of Warsword Conquest was super fun for me. I really, really enjoyed those. So if you're looking for, Warhammer, then yeah, I did replace the horse just now. So yeah, I'm now using a Botanian hobby horse. And hello, Eliel. Hello, welcome to the very late/early stream, either one. And Azrael, greetings everyone, you said, and I'm sorry that I missed that. And hello to you as well. And yeah, exactly, Yamada, yeah, 100% correct. Yeah, it was actually the crash that caused us to miss out on the horse armor, which is very sad, because it would have been nice to actually keep that. Speaking of that though, ooh, caravan ambush, I would love that. Let's see if we can do the caravan ambush potentially. That would be a lot of fun to do. Your favorite is Warsword Conquest. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. It's a super good one. Yeah, Flores is also fantastic. If you want something that is basically in Calradia but just has a bunch of extra mechanics, Flores is definitely something you want to check out as well. There's just so many, that's the point. There are so many good mods, it's very difficult to choose one. For example, Last Days of the Third Age, I completely forgot about that as well. Really love that too. because it just adds so many different mechanics to the whole thing, you know, because you have to, instead of money, it's more like a currency of some kind, like a resource that you have to earn with different factions, and that makes a pretty big difference. Okay, I prefer wildlings on the principle that once you get a decent troop count of them, they can hold off a cavalry charge before getting in range. Yeah, that's because of the thrown weapons. That's why I was thinking, hey, you know what, maybe we want to do that, you know, that's going to be a lot of fun, actually, so maybe we'll try to get more of them. This is my first time seeing my favorite Mount and Blade YouTuber streaming. Yeah, that is true. This is the second time, actually, but if you missed the first one, then, well, here's another one. Yeah, you can always watch the VOD, obviously, but just try to catch the next one as well, possibly. But anyway, I think I'm going to be doing this caravan ambush, and we'll see what I can do about this, because I'm a bit worried about this myself. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this, to be honest, because this is something that I tend not to do until I have a bunch of slightly higher level units. So we might be facing a bit of a problem, possibly. We'll see. Better deal for buying and selling mounts. That could be very useful. Melee cavalry in your formation. I don't really like nomadic traditions. I feel like nomadic traditions doesn't really give you huge amounts of party speed, but maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just not thinking of it correctly. I am going to be using quite a few non-mounted units. So, do we want a better deal for buying and selling mounts? No, probably not, because I'm not going to be a trade character, so let's just do nomadic traditions, I suppose. That sounds like the best idea. Anyway, let me just catch up on this while we're waiting for this caravan to get ambushed. I have a particular fond memory of Pendor. One of the playthroughs I did on it, the game bugged out and all the NPCs had elongated heads. What? Oh wow, that is pretty crazy. You know, it's actually really funny. I never get those kinds of things happening to me. Sometimes I get some funny stuff, but it's all very minor. I don't know. I never get that kind of hilarity happening in mine. But yeah, it's nice to hear those kinds of stories. I can't wait to see an implementation of magic in Bannerlord like that, like where you could throw it in the air and have it split into a bunch of bolts that hit like 10 people at a time. Actually, the Old Realms does have a spell system. The Old Realms is something that I definitely recommend checking it out if you want some magic. Yeah, it does allow you to partake in necromancy and a variety of other spells, spell schools and spell abilities and things. You can heal people. There's a lot of different choice, I guess you could kind of call it, but yeah, that's one of the first ones that I've seen with magic. So if you want to check that out, you can. Obviously, it is available for download, but I think it is available for a previous version of the game. So you may have to go into your beta menu and change it. You know. Any idea when the next stream will be? I do not know. But I actually don't know. I'm sorry. I actually don't know. I'm very new to this, so I'm not sure if I will have a schedule at any point, but I might make small videos that will let you know when there is a stream. So I'll just basically make a, 10-second video or something like that, and then just basically post that, or I'll make a post on the community page. So if you have notifications active or something like that, then that would definitely help for you to see that. But if you don't want to do that, then that's absolutely fine. And I'm sure you will catch it at some point. And then we'll have a bunch of fun. I'd recommend getting some trade perks, or at the very least only 3. Ooh, okay. I will try and see what I can do about that, but I think I'm going to be lacking in terms of focus points. I'm not sure if I can actually do that, but I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll be able to get some trade points. I've been playing Prophecy of Pendor, one of my favorites so far. That's a funny super chat, Yamada. That is a very funny one. Okay, so you say petition to name the next companion Circumference. Now that is very funny. Okay, sure, why not? Why not? Right? We'll grow the legend, shall we? We'll grow the legend of Circumference, and we'll see how he does. Yeah, that would be very amusing to see him run around. I know I had a character called a vegetable as well, so maybe we'll do something along those lines too. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, why not? We've got to find one that actually fits the name, though. Let's just say that. Anyway, we need to go for more wood runners, I suppose. There we go. Yes. Okay. Wait a minute. I saw something about Bannerlord Online. Yes. Someone mentioned, Mr. Orange Triad mentioned, did you ever want to get into Bannerlord Online? I've actually played Bannerlord Online. I do have a video on it, or a couple of videos on it. And it's actually amazing. It is actually amazing. It's so incredibly cool to see that you can play with others in the Bannerlord world. I obviously have no idea whether it has been updated since that time, because obviously it was a previous version of the game. But it's definitely something that I am very much wanting to get back into when it's a little bit more developed. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it. Actually, I'm gonna see if it's working for this version, and we'll see what happens with that. Because then maybe I'll meet some of you in there, and we can you know, vanquish bandits together or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. I do have a Discord. It is available through the Patreon, but it is something that I am not very active in at all due to various reasons. But yeah, I do have one. But as I say, it is not that active, unfortunately. I'm thinking of getting more active on it as time goes on as well, because it's kind of nice. I like you know, having interaction all the time with people that watch and everything. So I think that could be kind of cool. Anyway, are these streams lucrative enough to justify doing them financially, or is it purely for fun? I couldn't answer that. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I'm just doing it for fun. For me right now, I just love it. I think it's a huge amount of fun to interact with all of you. And that's pretty much all there is to it right now. Yeah. A lot of funny names actually in the chat right now. Revisit it. So many changes. Economy update comes this winter. We hope for sieges next year. Ooh, I cannot wait for sieges actually. That would be a lot of fun to play in Bannerlord Online. I remember you say, sir, you're following a vegetable. Oh yeah. I remember thinking, he's obviously a vegan. No, I'm not. No, I'm actually not a vegan, no. If you want to come play in the Kingdom of Landia, let me know. Oh, wow. Okay, you're a big player there. You are a big player there then. Yeah, thank you. I will definitely do that. And yeah, thank you, Matthew. Huge fan of you streaming more. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Actually, you know what? I think I'm probably going to have to... I'm going to have to get off here now. I'm gonna have to finish the stream, and I've had an absolutely wonderful time, and I very much appreciate each and every one of you for you know, joining me today, tonight, this morning, whatever, wherever it is. And yeah, I very much appreciate your support, and I will hope that we can get another stream soon-ish, and then we'll have another little bit of fun in our little playthrough here, and hopefully I'll remember to equip some armor, and maybe I'll get some horse armor as well in the next one too. And I actually have a two-handed perk, so I'm going to spend that before we go here. Two-handed perks. Oh yeah, hello. Two-handed weapons can knock down. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Or infantry gain experience for each enemy you kill with a two-handed weapon. That sounds like a lot of fun, but I'm going to take show of strength. I think that sounds much better. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.